things would be better if my mic was unmuted and you could actually hear me. Too many sounds to keep track of. I have to. Can I arrange them? Not like that. I must be able to rearrange them in some way, but I don't know. I don't know in which way. So, did my avatar just freeze for a moment there? Yeah, what was that about? Yeah. So anyway, I did not make an overlay for this. So oopsie. But that's okay. That is perfectly fine. Why is this glowing? I don't know why this is glowing. Oh, because it was the last selected thing. Okay. Well, that makes sense. We have a harvest, we have a water bot. Oh my god! Look! The little bots are little pumpkins. That is adorable. We have many things going on today. And we're just gonna let things play out. You may join the Rusty's retirement if you wish. You can help farm. And you can also join Sebastianopolis. Sebastianopolis. I believe that's how you say it. I don't know. I just came up with it. I know that technically yes, it is me that I should know about how to say it, but yeah. Yep. Anyway, I will not reveal as of yet what my costume is. However, I will begin our reign, and you're all free to join in. I think we definitely want the counts. Maybe we want barons and grandies. That sounds like a fun layout. So, as you already probably know, you can type !join in Twitch to join the game as a noble. And if you own the game, you can type join whichever region you want, and you can also join by using your pronouns, which it doesn't say anything here. But yeah, if you join with they, them, or he, him, or yeah. Well, no, sorry, join they, or join he, or join she. Anyhow, I shall give you a little time to join in do your things, and I will be right back, I guess. And once we have a couple of people, we can start our reign, which will be fun. I hope. It was a lot of fun last time, and I loved it. Anyhow, so today has been a fun day. I woke up. Apparently, I have like an eye infection or something. Probably pink eye, conjunctivitis or whatever. It's not that bad. Um, I got a bunch of stuff done. Still have lots of stuff to catch up on. I did have like solid 2 or 3 hours of just laying in bed, dying, because you know how it goes. You need to do stuff and you want to do stuff, but you can't do stuff because, well, you just can't. I'm thinking there has to be a better way to do custom subtitles. This has been my go-to for a while, and it does have, you know, everything I need, kinda, but it's not aesthetically exactly where I want it. So what have you guys been up to? What has been going on in other parts of the world? Oh, by the way, I also built the main part of the house we're gonna play The Sims in. I just need to add furniture and add walls and floors inside, like color-wise. Part of me thinks maybe I should do it while waiting for someone to join. In my head, this is gonna go like, oh yeah, people are gonna want to join because they enjoyed it so much last time, but in all reality, I don't know. Maybe King of the Castle was a poor choice. But I was really excited to play it for weeks now. No, I'm pretty sure Tomb Raider is cozy. I have spirited conversations about if Tomb Raider is considered a cozy game or not. I think it's a cozy game. It's very nostalgic, you know. A parkour simulator, cozy parkour simulator. Like, sure, there is a T-Rex here and there jump scaring you, but it's not that bad. T-Rexes are cozy. Dinosaurs are cozy. Oh, I think actually, they would probably be classified as cozy chaos. Yeah, I think that's a perfect classification for it. Can I join my own kingdom? Probably not. I'm not even gonna try. I'm unsure. Alright, let me tend to our farm. What do we have? We need peas. We need peas. We're missing peas. And we're missing corn. I can probably use some of these turnips. And some of the leeks. I love leeks. I'm missing some tomatoes, some eggplants, some onions. No, carrots are almost completely depleted. And then all of these are fun. Oh my god! Look at all of the pumpkins! They're all spooky. Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. We need 80 of them. And we need 80 spinach. Yeah, that spinach is not happening. Do we have anything on egg? We don't have anything on eggplant. Well, that's not great. What about our pumpkins? They also have nothing. And our spinach could use this. Yeah. Improve 10 crops with chips. Heck yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can go. We can reroll those two. So I'm assuming we focus up on this farm. And then we move on to a spookier farm when we when we unlock more stuff and when we gather more monies. If I'm correct that way, we can sort of expand immediately, more or less. While we're at it, I guess you can upgrade everything. You can upgrade speed on all of them to be about 200. This one is completely maxed out everything. I feel like that one berry bot is more than enough. We don't need any more at the moment. I'm curious if we can have chips for berries later on, because that would be fun. Oh, that capacity would be max for you. Interesting. Let's upgrade you to max capacity. I know I'm spending money, I should be saving up, but it's okay. We're gonna have enough biofuel that we can sell, and then we can convert stuff. It sounds like a very fun thing. Wait, Nani? Interesting. What? When? Why? How? Lol. Okay. I just realized how my bot joined. It's because I have exclamation point join in the title. So it's joined to farm around. That is hilarious. I was very confused for a moment there. Oh yeah, you two need an upgrade as well. We only need Slate's barn now to get some animals. And, well, that one is only 10,000 and 3,000 biofuel. So that's not that bad. We might get that today. Nacho, hi, hello. How you doing? Care to join a game? We're doing some King of the Castle. Well, hopefully we're doing some King of the Castle. Technically, I need only 3 people to start the game, but alas, things are not happening. I'm glad you're doing great. Always love to hear that. Just type exclamation point join, followed by your pronouns. And basically, it's I'm a king. I rule a kingdom, and you can either help me rule the kingdom or hinder my rule. Maybe putting someone from your well, baron thingy. Yeah. Ah, there you are. Natural. Oh, if you don't join with pronouns, it usually just gives you they them, which is also fine. Oh, and it automatically joined you onto the farm as well. So here you are. Helping us farm. I am kind of loving the farm vibes. I didn't update, well, I didn't make a specific overlay. I feel bad, but I do have a new costume. And it's, yeah, I love this costume. Oh, yes. It's fine. If you don't like mine, whichever, then it's fine. Like, if it's a thing that doesn't bother you and stuff. Where is the guy who's planting here? He's not here. Oh, he's here. Oh, well. It's okay. I'm gonna plant some wheat instead. There we go. Should be fine. Should be good. Now we just wait for 2 more people to join. How are things on your end? Did you do anything fun? Are fires subsiding? Are things getting more calm on your end? Anything you bother to is more that you don't get how they work. Oh, that's fair. It's, I mean, it's just pronouns. Possessive, objective pronouns. It's languages. Every language has them. It's more like, I don't know. It's, I guess, what people feel more comfortable with being called. That's about it. Like, they is a secure neutral pronoun that is applied to everyone. And then you can specify, as, I guess, she and he for most languages. But some languages don't have pronouns at all in that sense. Like, Nordic languages don't have, like, she or he. They're just, like, neutral, I believe. So it's, like, depends language to language. That's good. I'm glad to hear that the fires are over. I'm glad you managed to sleep soundly and comfortably for the first time in a while. That's you deserved sleep. You deserved sleep, that's for sure. Fires are always so scary. Wildfires can grow pretty fast. They grow pretty fast. I know I've been like very close to wildfires multiple times in my life because we are usually we were usually at the seaside during the summer, and yeah, like one time we were almost needing to evacuate because it got so close, but thankfully like the firefighters managed to take care of it. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just Seb for most parts. Like, for example, I don't like being called she or Missy. I don't know, that doesn't ring well with me, but everything else is fine. Preferably just Seb. But yeah, just not sure. I'm really glad things are royal Seb today. Yes, I'm Monarch Sebastian today. Hopefully, if we get 2 more people. Well, most people just call me Seb, obviously, for obvious reasons. It's easier. Yeah. It's hopefully gonna be my official name pretty soon. But, yeah. Well, is going, but slower than I originally planned. Because first, to move to Scotland, I need to move to Bordeaux, and I need to fix my health and stuff, and then I can move to Scotland. So, given the current timeline, we're probably moving to Bordeaux around next summer, which means I'm moving to Scotland probably a year or two after that, even. I was hoping I can just like jump ship there next summer, but I guess not. Life is a little more complicated, especially since I'm not earning a lot of money. Like, at the best months, I'm earning 30 euro a month. So that's not great. Like, the commissions were great for a month, and then nothing was happening. So, yeah. But yeah, first Bordeaux, then Scotland. Hopefully, all that happens within 3 years. Like, hopefully. It's gonna be a lot of work and persistence, but I need to fix my health first. Which, well, yeah, if I don't fix my health, I'm not going anywhere. But, plus thing, moving to Bordeaux, I will probably take a few trips to Spain, because it's like 4 hours away. I first plan on visiting Broto, as in the little city of Broto in Spain, because I just think it would be so fun. And then I'll obviously send pictures to our Broto, from Broto. So I'm deciding to, stay positive about all of the things. Yeah, I'm hoping. The main issue I have with things, it's like promoting. Like, before I was okay promoting my stuff, and now I don't know, I'm either too tired of it, or just like I don't want to bother people, Like, I want to post about my stuff and stuff, but I don't want to bother people with like, hey, I am selling commissions, or hey, I am streaming. Like, I share one post, and that's about it. Mm. Yeah, I'm hoping work will pick up, but alas, not many people want commissions at the moment, or want my particular commissions. So my main art outlet is, well, my own art, which I do a lot of. Like, this is one of the costumes I have, and then I also made this cool ghost costume, and that ghost costume also has a different variant, which is this one. And I don't know, I just think it's so much fun. I know it's silly, but I love it. Yeah, I made many avatars, many overlays, many things lately, and yeah. Yeah, you are probably right. I don't know. I guess I had like one or two people like complain about it, so I'm like super conscious about it now. And the, I don't know, insecure it is, you know. I mean, those people are not in my life anymore because obviously they were asshole people and they were not good friends or supportive at all. But, you know, like what they said kind of stuck with me, and now I'm second guessing literally every decision I make. That is so amazing, though. It is for sure something I need to work through. And like not be afraid to lose people who, well, are either annoyed by it or just don't support what I do at all. Because let's be fair, before when I stepped on some toes, things were better, right? But now I'm being overly cautious, and it's not working out for sure. You got in big trouble because you didn't know you had to ask permission to the mayor. Oh, fair. But now you know for the next time. I'm sure there's gonna be a next time. And I'm pretty sure it drives some people to your work. That's for sure. I mean, I am more intelligent, yeah, but you have to consider that there is like this very anxious part of me. I get anxious about so many things, and I guess it was better while I was medicated, but I'm not medicated at the moment. So fighting anxiety is like a whole thing in itself. Which really like hinders a lot of things. And we're gonna have a short ad break soon. Well, it says in 5 minutes. So we're good. But yeah, no, you are completely right, Nacho. You are completely right. I should stop being so goddamn anxious all the time. Like the other day, I said I'm gonna publish the Tomb Raider emotes that I did for someone. That they didn't pay me for all of them, and they, well, basically kind of broke off contact with me and are not using them anymore. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna publish this for free for everyone, and I still didn't do it. I should. I should. Oh, that is so amazing. I'm glad they legalized your sign like that. Oh, we're missing some more veggies here. Okay, let's plant some potatoes, some leeks. Well, we're only missing one leek. corn, cauliflower, turnips. Now we're missing one singular P over here. There we go. What is this thing? Oh, those are probably pinto beans. Probably. We don't need any onions, but we do need some eggplants. And some carrots. And some wheat could be good over here. There we go. I think my PC clock has desynced again. By 30 seconds, I believe. I'll check now what Seribot says. Ooh, I think we have berries to unlock. We have berries. Okay. We unlocked blackberries. Oh. We are missing some money. There we go. Perfect. Now these will need a little longer to be ready. Yeah. Oh, Nacho. You're gonna make me mush. But yeah, definitely hard work putting myself out there more. And to just be okay with people being assholes. Because there's always gonna be people that are assholes, and I should probably listen to what I say to other people. Mush. Yeah, to be fair, mushy peas are food. Mushy peas are a legitimate British delicacy. I never had actual mushy peas, but they do sound delicious. I really like peas. It's very weird food, I guess, to like in its own, like on its own, because people usually put it with other foods. But I just like peas on their own. Like, they're one of the rare bean type thingies that I can digest properly, that taste delicious. uh, just like peas. Mm. Yeah, yeah, I can like eat most beans and be okay. Just like I think kidney beans are my favorite. They cause the least issues with my tummy and stuff. But the other ones, even if I do eat them, like yeah, they're gonna like hurt my stomach a little bit, but it's not too bad. I have foods that like devastate my stomach completely, like peppers. Peppers are so delicious, like bell peppers and stuff, but I can't have any. Well, I can if I skin them, but do you know how how hard it is to skin a bell pepper? Very hard. But the smaller peppers, I'm better with. I guess maybe that's why I leaned as much as I did into spicy foods. Because like chili peppers, jalapeno peppers, I can have those. They don't mess with my stomach somehow. So currently I'm going full ham with spicy peppers. I guess their skin doesn't have the same like toxins that these ones have. Or like the spice kind of dissolves it or something. I don't know. But yeah. That is true. It is easier if you skin them after cooking. However, the cooked pepper skin is fine-ish for the most part. But like the fresh peppers, they're like one of my favorite snacks when I was a kid. Mainly because like, the crunch and stuff. I love the crunch that the fresh bell pepper makes. I was a weird kid, okay? I snacked on vegetables because I liked the textures and sounds that they had. mm, yeah. It's so much more satisfying than a crisp. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm unsure if King of the Castle is gonna happen today. I guess being a monarch is not in my blood today. I mean, For me personally, like when I was growing up, kids were really, kids really had an aversion towards stuff like that. I was the weird kids that ate all the vegetables on their plate. I would like sooner eat all of the vegetables than everything else, like meat, pasta. That didn't interest me at all. Like I was very interested in veggies to the point of obsession. So yeah, I guess in that matter, I was a weird kid. It's not like I didn't eat meat. I eat meat. I'm not a vegetarian. I can't afford to be a vegetarian, sadly, because my health won't allow it. Mm. Sadly, like eating meat too much. I tried being a vegetarian because people were like, "Oh, you're only like mostly eat veggies. Just like be a vegetarian or vegan," and it didn't work. My health like just took a dive, and well, I tried this while I was in a hospital, so it was fine. It was fine because like we tried a week of me eating just vegetables, and since my health tanked after it, we decided that I should probably reintroduce meat. So I did. Mm, yeah, my mom is a vegetarian. She's been a vegetarian since like she was 16, I believe. And I don't know, like I think she is a vegetarian because of her health. Like she can't eat meat. And, like it just makes her sick, literally. But I don't know if that's like the only reason or she wanted to be a vegetarian. So, uh, my health has been. Uh, I woke up, well, a few days ago, my eye was a little scratchy, right? And I'm like, fine, it's been windy, the other day, so it's probably because of the wind while I was walking Tracer. And today I woke up like it's like completely swollen, and my vision is impaired a little bit on it. I should probably go to the doctor for it. I've been like so low energy the whole last week because of, the monthly happenings. Let's so call them. And then like this on top of it, I don't like the start of this cold season. I really hope that this is like the most of it. I've been on antibiotics like 2 weeks ago. I don't want to be on antibiotics again. Mm. Yeah, Mama Seb has health issues. She's currently doing fine though. She is at the seaside. She's on a little vacation with her girlfriends. Well, with her cousins and well, one cousin and few friends. One But yeah, Mama Seb has had it rough past couple of years. She had ovarian cancer that spread. Then they took 8 of her organs out because of it, and then she couldn't continue chemo because her body was too weak. But she managed to beat it. Like, she's in remission. She is fine, and now she's just living her best life. I didn't go to the doctors yet because, first of all, it's Saturday. Second, it's not that bad, right? So I'm hoping just washing it with chamomile and stuff will help. It did help when I was a kid. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna go to doctors on Monday, or if it gets super bad, I'm gonna go to the ER tomorrow. As an emergency room. But for now, it's fine. I still did some art today and stuff. Ark, hi, hello. Oh, hey, yeah, join my kingdom. Okay, we only need one more person to join the kingdom. How are you doing today, Ark? I will. I will send her a kiss on your behalf. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Dark. Maybe a kingdom of Sebastinopolis is gonna happen tonight. After all, my hopes are up now. But yeah, she's been sending tons of pictures from the seaside. She's been struggling to keep up with our Duolingo challenge. We do Duolingo together. So, it's our thing, I guess. But yeah, she even took a swim. She even took a swim in the sea today, even though it was super cloudy, and she sent a picture of her in the bathrobe, and then her cousin is completely wrapped in a hoodie and a little blanket and stuff. You got the first. Oh yeah, daily goats are currently unavailable because for some reason the command is not working. Was her household seashells on the seashore? Yeah. She sells she sells seashells on a seashore. I can say it once. That's it. I can't do the tongue twister thing. They were also doing some exercise challenges. I don't know what any of what she said means. Wait, maybe you guys know. Maybe you guys know what is bachata challenge. Bachata challenge. They were doing that apparently today. Golly! Hi, hello. Welcome in. Are you joining our farm and our kingdom? You have work tomorrow. Okay. Well, that is more than okay. We will still have you in our kingdom. And if someone joins, they will take responsibility of the thingies. But yeah. Have good sleeps. Okay. Yeah, so it's called King of the Castle. Um, Basically, what happens is I rule a kingdom, and you are my barons. You each have like a piece of land. There can be multiple people in like that piece of land that sort of pitch into the story, help me rule or hinder my rule. It's really a lot of fun. Uh, mm, how have you been lately, Golly? Also, you automatically joined the farm as well, so that's fun. Let me just refill on crops. What do we need? Carrots again. We're always missing carrots. One onion, some eggplants. Sorry, my throat is going a little bad. Procrastinating editing clips. I know how that goes. I have been procrastinating editing clips for the last probably couple of years. I'm just having a discussion with a friend how I should really like edit my own clips and post them around to draw people in. He's not wrong, okay? He's not wrong. I'm just lazy on that department. Like in that department, it's pure laziness, 100%. Mm. Anyway, we can now start the story. The story of Kingdom of Sebastianopolis. Oh, sorry, Dynasty of Sebastianopolis. Are you ready? Are we ready? You can join the game at any point, and the goal is to. Well, we'll see what your goal is. Let's do the council introduction first. Now that you're monarch, your first duty is to meet with the council of nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. the desolate east, the scorching south, and of course, the bleak march. Let's introduce ourselves to the Counts of the East. Oh, Count Nacho. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Let's see the grandees of the south. May the night god bless your reign, Your Majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Hail and well met, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape. And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? As an architect of a new golden age. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. And last but not least, the coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. We wouldn't want that, I suppose. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Of course, of course. Shall we call the nobles in? Let's call the nobles in. And this is where you guys come in. And you can vote what kind of coronation you want to hold for me. So do you want to host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine? It will take a knack of our treasury, but it will raise the stability. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god. That will raise our fates. Throw the monarch into the river, raises stability and lowers the authority, or outdated traditions. There's no need for a coronation at all, which lowers the authority. Wait. I didn't start the vote yet. But yeah, I will go with the... Well, actually, no. I will let you vote. I will let you vote, whichever one you vote. So, okay, you can vote now. Do you want to host? Oh, okay, lavish parade. Oh, or a religious ceremony. Well, I guess it's a tie. We lost Nacho because Nacho has work in the morning. I guess it is time to flip a coin between A and B. Okay. And the coin says... Give me a second, my app is loading. Okay. The coin says... A lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. The coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks, and feast. It has an impact on your treasure, of course, but what doesn't? Yeah. And that's our introduction, and we can end the season. And now you get introduced, you get the introduction of the schemes, counts. Desdemona of the Nacho dynasty, charismatic former hermit, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Sebastian wears the crown. And here you can vote. Okay, not you. Sorry. This is for Nacho's thingy. I guess it's gonna be decided automatically whether they want to lower their own defense, they want a blood ritual, or ascension. And that gives you your goals. Each of your kingdoms gets to choose which goal you want to achieve. Ascension. Okay, so they want to lower their own faith. The counts plan to induct the monarch into their secret cult and offer them immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Barons. Rufus of Arkman's bloodline, notorious former bandit, stands before a blazing heart, roaring with arms outstretched. When have the barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. And Art, you get to vote. What do you want your goal to be? Intimidation, modernization, or propaganda? Okay. I can get behind that. The barons plan to modernize the kingdom's army in such a way that it's totally under their control. First, they must prove their military is in need of reform. To advance their scheme, the barons must lower the other region's military to a combined total of 10 or less in 4 seasons. And Grandes. Sophia of the Begoli lineage, well-known southern prodigy, stands bathed in sunshine, speaking softly. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored? Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Hi, Weller. Welcome in. Okay. Golly. What is your goal? Subterfuge, which means that you have to lower stability forever, which would mean that you would need to raise your own farming, or excommunication, which lowers stability as well. That will be your goal for the next few sessions, probably. No. You can still vote. It's okay. I didn't continue. You have time. Yeah. So until I advance, you have time to vote. I only advanced the for Nacho, since Nacho is not here. The grand claimant Sophia has been chosen by the ninth god to be the next queen. She has promised a first miracle, food for all. To advance their scheme, the grandees must raise their farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. The monarch currently has no heir. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown their region's preferred claimant. Okay. Mm. Oh, do we want to swing votes or call for unity? I'm thinking call for unity. Yeah. That's gonna be my veto. Well, not veto, my card. Giant spiders, a new baby, or the honor guard? Let's start with the new baby. It's a new reign, so let's bless a new baby. Grande Valar. Greetings, Your Highness. Some fine news from my peasants in the south. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion? Of course we shall mark the occasion. I guess we can. Well, I will start vote this, and you can vote the thingy as well. If you vote for my vote, you get some benefit. You don't. No, actually, maybe you don't. I don't know. Well, you get benefits of me liking you more. So. Arc with the Inquisition. I'll give you some more time to cast your votes. Okay, okay. Those both sound good. Sorry, that was me tossing a coin accidentally. Okay. Well, voting tied at 1. Oh. Well, I guess I will decide between A or D. And it shall be send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. Okay. Listen, I can't defy the coin, okay? Upon my honor, Your Highness, I can assure you there is no deception going on here. I'll be the judge of that. When the High Inquisitor returns, she's forced to admit that the birthmark is indeed genuine. But her rude questions and threats have turned the local population against her. Well, serves her right for being rude. Let's address those giant spiders. Your Grace, a forest on my land has been completely overrun by giant spiders. Some are as big as horses. The trees are shrouded in webs, and travelers are going missing. We must put a stop to this. We could learn to coexist with the spiders. Wait, what? Well, I'm gonna veto the burn it with fire one. Here we go. So your choice is between the army to wipe them out, bounty on giant spider legs, or we'll learn to coexist with them. Which maybe could be useful for the future. Maybe we can turn them into pet spiders. Coexisting with the giant spiders? Wait, why did that not pass? Interesting. Oh. No, it should be for everyone. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's not just the purple color, so can you try again, Ark? Oh, it worked now. Huh, I don't know why it didn't work earlier. That's okay. The voting has closed. We must learn to coexist with giant spiders. Coexist? They are monsters! Mandibles dripping with venom. Snatching merchants off the roads and stringing them up to suck them dry. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. That can't be right. They're 10 feet long ways, 10 feet wide ways, and 8 feet ways. You send your chancellor to Quell University. Perhaps the scholars will have some ideas on how you and the spiders can coexist peacefully. Your Majesty, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't you hold a battle royale to choose your honor guard? If you let us host it in the East, I'll even pay for it. The spectacle will boost our economy massively. And of course, I'm confident that Eastern Knights will win. Your Majesty, this is pointless. Why don't you just choose your honor guard and have done with it? Perhaps we could hold a less violent contest. By the blood of the dead, where is the fun in that? I won't be funding it if you're going down that route. I mean, however you turn it is going out of my treasury, so I'll fund it myself. How delightful! What kind of contest would your Majesty like to hold? A talent show. We're holding a talent show. Each candidate chooses a representative. The contestants arrive on a great wooden stage, looking nervous. You signal for first contestant to step forward. The Marcher veteran attempts a magic act, but he's disqualified when he actually saw someone in half. The bloodstain will take weeks to clean. The Eastern Knight performs a dramatic monologue, her voice racked with emotion. Someone in the audience sniffles. Last but not least, the Southern Battle Nun performs a hypnotic dance, juggling knives and hurling them through an array of spinning paper targets with perfect accuracy. It is dazzling to behold. I think something broke. No. Why? Oh man. I was so excited about this. Why did you break? What is going on? Oh man. Yeah, let's check on our farm for a sec. I don't think I had this many people working on a farm ever. Um, hmm. Hmm. I don't know what to do with this. I'm sorry. Will we have to restart the game all over? Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a path here. The honor guard quests. Give me a second. I will write it down. I will write it down so I can report to them that the thing isn't working still. Because they were fixing some stuff, but oh man. That is so sad. What if I quit and then continue the game? And we are loading. Oh no. What? Yeah, that's just... Maybe it's just not in the cards today. Is it in the cards? Okay. Okay, try joining now. Man. I was so hyped up for this. We'd have to do all of the things again. Oh, Goalie, you're grandees again. That's good. And Ark, you're a Baron. And now we need someone to join as a Count. I may have just a person. Maybe. While I wait for the reply, though, I will run to the toilets because I really have to pee. But I will see you momentarily. Madfred, hi, hello. Thank you for joining in too, so we can start. That is very nice of you. Anyway, everyone ready? Sorry, I really have to go to the toilets. But yeah, I really appreciate it, Madfred. You just finished a 4-hour game of this. Yeah. This is an awesome game though. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have some awesome sleeps. And yeah, thank you again for hopping in to help us start the game. Oh, you also have to jump, Ark? Oh no. Golly, do you also have to jump? I do know you, well, Red is having a stream, so I'm unsure if you're streaming together. But if you are, yeah, I hope you have a good one. On that account, by the way, okay, go to the restroom. I will do some shout outs for Ark and for you. Yeah. If you don't, guys, go follow them. They're very lovely people with some really, really good content that you will not regret watching. Oh, okay. Why is my Twitch weird today? I didn't even know that someone that I really like watching is streaming. Oh well. But yeah, make sure to go follow these lovely beans. And I guess we can begin a game in a little bit. I will give it a few more minutes to see if someone else maybe wants to join in. And I promise to do all of the voices again. Hopefully I don't mix them up though, because that's happening a lot. I should probably charge my phone a little more. Okay, this settles it. I will start after the ad break. An ad break should be starting in about 5-ish minutes or so. You can stay a little longer. Okay. Well, I guess then we can start. I can pause the ads for. No. Fuck. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm so sorry. I clicked the ad next. I don't. Oh my god. I wanted to snooze the ads, but here we are. For some reason, a 1-minute ad thing is snuck into the thing, and I usually don't do 1-minute ads. I'll have to reorganize this again. I don't know why my dashboard keeps resetting like this. I sort everything out and then random stuff pop in. It's okay. It's okay. Um, but yeah, okay. Let's begin. Let's begin. Everything will be fine. I am a professional, um, but misclicks happen. Oh, okay, the honor guard. Okay, so it did resume the thingy. What do you mean a 2-minute outbreak is starting? What do you mean? Twitch, no. Bad Twitch. I guess. Okay. Well, let's see if this will work now, or is it a consistent issue? As a tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts with the counts with knights order of the drowned rose. The counts with knights of the counts of brain, please. The counts with knights of the order of the drowned rose. The grandees with fierce battlements from Sisterhood of Steel, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. Oh, okay, so now it's forcing me to decide. Okay, that's interesting. Because, well, last time I could have held a show, but it broke, so I guess holding a talent show breaks the game. So there is that. There is that. I will report on that, I guess. Welcome back from the outbreak, by the way. I'm so sorry for the ads. I wanted to stop them, and well, obviously I didn't stop them. They went on ahead. I misclicked because for some reason there is a 1-minute ad thingy added, and it's where my snooze button is usually. So yeah. I will report on the thingy that breaks the game. And we shall decide on... I've made my decision. We're gonna do the Eastern Nights. They just did some bug fixes. So it was just moments ago. Moments ago, like 20 minutes ago. Because we were in the Honor Guard quest, and it just like wouldn't continue from... They did their talent shows, and we couldn't proceed from that part. I'm aware that they did some bug fixes, so that's why I'm just gonna casually, let them know on Discord or something, because it's not a big deal. These things happen. Like, maybe just one path wasn't like connected with the code properly or something. It's a minor thing. I do love how invested they are in their game. Oh, the March in the South decide to defy me a little bit more. Yeah. I mean, this is especially like when you're dealing with a game-breaking bug, like they were dealing with, I believe, that broke saves and stuff. I don't know. It's only reasonable that one part would be like looked over or something. You're human. We're all human. Things happen. No need for it to be like a big fuss or anything. Just know, especially like if it's a small studio or something. I don't know. I always make sure to write it down to let them know. Because, I don't know, that just seems like a normal human response. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They are all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Oh wait, I don't get to hear the poem? Well, okay. Okay, so the goals, barons have modernization, counts have ascension, and grandees have fervor. So those are our goals. And you can now start the auction on thingies you would want built in the kingdom. Obviously, if I had my vote, maybe I would go for an aqueduct. But this, for now, is completely up to you guys. An aqueduct. Heck yeah, farming. It's actually wait. Vote A and then amount of money. Sorry, found. Exclamation point found. Yeah, like that. Wait, why didn't it work? Oh wait, that's why it didn't work. I'm so sorry. Okay, go on now. I forgot to start the auction. Observatory is a nice funding. Yeah. Observatory and an aqueduct. You know, I'm feeling good about this kingdom. We're being very progressive. Time is up. We're getting an aqueduct and an observatory. Coexisting with spiders. Greetings, Your Majesty. I am the arachnologist you sent for. Having spider problems, We want to learn how to live alongside them. Ah, yes, they're Tyrachnus magnum, colloquially known as the giant spider, or the gigantula, a fascinating specimen and with many practical uses. You can raise them as livestock and milk them for their potent venom, or you can harvest their silk, which makes for fine sails and formidable armor. Last but not least, you could train them from birth to be ridden as mighty steeds who could resist a cavalry regiment that comes into battle atop these almighty arachnids. The possibilities are endless, but first you need to get a hold of some eggs. No easy task, I'm afraid. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, how can the council steal eggs from giant spiders? Hire some adventurers, send in soldiers to kill the spiders. No, we're not killing the spiders. Lure the spiders from their nest with an offering. Leave the spiders alone. We're gonna lure them away with an offering, I believe. Well, that's gonna be my vote, but you guys can vote whatever you want. I know there is a delay and stuff, so I'm gonna give you a little more time to vote. Yay, you go get some sleeps. Thank you so much again. It was a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, get some good sleeps. And hopefully I'll see you around. Yeah, okay, let's lure the spiders with an offering. Local farmers drive their herds into the web-shrouded wood. But the starved goats and plague-ridden swine of the east prove unappetizing even for spiders. The arachnids stubbornly stay in their nests. The farming challenge failed. Nighty night. Out of option, you order the forest cordoned off and the spiders left alone. You never hear anything more from the infested woods, though Count Nacho grumbles that the occasional merchant still goes missing on the nearby roads. No, our trade is now struggling. Well, in the east. Ugh. I want trade to be good for everyone. Okay, let's check the harvest thingy. Bad news, Your Majesty. We have suffered an extremely poor harvest in the March. Unseasonably bad weather is to blame. Oh my god. What can we do about it? Not much, Your Highness. Even a monarch can't control the weather. Oh, you think? Unfortunately, it'll be a tough winter. Well, this is not boding too well for my reign. Oh no, we're gonna have to talk to our mother. In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why, haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I've been busy. You'd better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Man, woman, or do you not mind? I'm not interested in love. My dear, who said anything about love? This is a royal marriage. Just tell me what manner of candidates I should find. You can always say no after you had a look at them. Any are fine. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. let's see what they have to offer. And with that, our season ends. And it's not been a good one. um, our treasury is okay. Hmm. The grandees receive 500 wealth from the ninth gods. You suspect tax fraud. Tax fraud. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Grandees, tax fraud? Really? Really? Well, I should tax you just for that, but mm, I will leave it as a normal tax for now. Anyway, let's officially end the season. Oh, we have agricultural concerns, eligible options, and dangerous roads. Let's address the dangerous roads first. Your Highness, the merchants in the march are complaining about bandits. The marchers' roads are too dangerous to travel, even with guards. Gangs of highly organized, well-armed highwaymen will ambush merchants' caravans and steal absolutely everything. Make a few empty promises and hope this goes away. I think paying a mercenary company to patrol the roads would be probably the smartest option, but I'll leave it up to you. I'm gonna give you a little more time to vote. Because I need at least one. I think it is currently one of us. Well, two of us, technically. One went on to stream and the other one went off to bed. Well, the other two went off to bed. But yeah. Feel free to join in. Oh, why didn't your vote pass again? Actually, I think I know why our vote didn't pass. I think in the moment, like if you send it in the moment when it's transferring from like 0 seconds to remaining to the free vote, maybe that's the thing. You can try voting again. I mean, there's not technically... Yeah, okay, now it worked. There's not technically missing one, but having a few more options to break the ties is always nice. Okay, I think this is gonna be a coin flip between me and Golly. Okay. What theme is missing? It's barons and counts. Okay, let's do a coin flip. The coin flip says Golly. Okay. Well, you send a battalion of the March's hardiest veterans, experienced in fighting in foreign fields. If they can't root these bandits out, who can? A month passes, you receive word that the battalion spent weeks marching in circles and chasing bandits, who would drop their weapons and blend in with the locals. Finally, the soldiers' frustration turned to anger. In an attempt to flush out the bandit leader, your soldiers burned an entire village to the ground and massacred dozens of peasants. The bandit leader, if they were ever there at all, escaped unharmed. Oh my god. Martyr peasants now view you as murderous tyrants. Oh my god, this I think this is my worst reign yet. Okay, let's address the agricultural concerns. Your Holiness, there is a particular forest in the south that nobody is allowed to enter because it's owned by the monarch. If we cleared it, it could prove valuable as a pasture for cattle or growing crops. Right now, it serves no purpose. Oh, so I own a whole forest? Several, as a matter of fact. You have exclusive hunting rights over them. But you never visit. I've petitioned the council to transfer ownership. Nothing personal. Oh, that sounds mighty personal to me. Okay. Ground ownership of the forest. I am thinking Grandi by Golly is allowed to buy the land if they can afford it. Both of these are kind of bad for my thing. Well, I will start to vote. You have no specific rules for it. You can choose to be granted the ownership, I guess. That way you don't have to pay anything, but we'll see if someone votes against you. I'm gonna leave a little bit of time, just in case someone else wants to come in with a vote. Maybe I should have a drink. My throat is a little bit iffy. Okay. That's a little better. Okay. We're continuing. Voting has closed. It is for the greater good, Your Highness. The forest is chopped down and turned into farmland. Nobody's too upset, except for some foxes and deer and an old lady in a cottage who wasn't supposed to be there anyway. However, the loss of the monarch's woods is seen as a symbolic of the monarchs losing power to their noble. Dang it. And now I have to marry as well. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. And a partner for life to have and to hold, don't forget. I suppose so, but the alliance comes first. Your mother leads you to the great hall, where she arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment. You just need a match that fits your station and suits your political needs. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Xenia, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Put-Madfred dynasty. I'm not sure why the artist made her look so severe. Just a trick of the light, perhaps. Okay. A very pious young lady. She's obsessed with her family's legacy. She's an intriguing candidate. From the south, Rodolfo, the eldest son of Olemunfo lineage. He's reputed to have an ego the size of the sun, but there's nothing wrong with confidence, right? Like many in the south, he claims to put his faith in the night god above all worldly concerns. And he's got grand plans by all accounts. He wants to change the world. Sure, not bad at all. And finally, we have the March's offering, Leopold's scion of prestigious Arkman's bloodline. A typical baron, really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Like most of the barons, his great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from his crossbow. He's also said to be obsessed with carving a place for himself in history. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Let me check Xenia again. Okay, so that's Xenia. Obsessed with family legacy. Rodolfo seems a little old, but he seems like he can be managed, I think. I think we're gonna go for Rodolfo. Excellent. I'll make arrangements. And here we can end the season. In a tiny village far to the east, 2 counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Another priest left my estate today. He said there was no sense preaching to the truly lost. I've heard the same across the east. We're no longer trapped under the church's thumb. Now we must not falter. If the monarch grows proud, we can offer them the ultimate reward, immortality. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Let's see. Maybe we can adopt the iron choice. There. Instead of the... So, Red's mission is modernization. Lower others regions' total military to 10 or less by the next season. Which I mean, Blaine, hello. You first have to join, though, you know? Okay. Let's. Noble kidnapped. Let's focus on that first. Your Holiness, the loyal and noble Grandi Olomofo has been taken hostage. Kidnapped? What do you mean? It's some criminal organization. Those horrid miscreants demand gold and safe passage to Ashmead in exchange for Olomofo's return. I think we're gonna pay for the release. Well, I want to pay for the release. I know it's kind of expensive and it's gonna hurt our treasury, but our military is really not that strong. We can't have nobles being kidnapped. We could have just ignored the letter, though. Pay the ransom for Grandi Olmofo's release. You arrange for the transfer with the outlaws, who are more than pleased with the deal. They are true to their word and release Olomofo post haste. They are shaken, but no worse for the wear. Hordling attack. There is a lot of issues happening. Your Highness, I am ruined. Hordlings have occupied my vineyard and driven my staff away. What is a hordling? Grubby little creatures, like fat green babies with claws. Hard to kill. Fire is the only way to get rid of them permanently. Whatever you do, we should do it soon. They're eating all of my grapes. Why can't your fellow Grandies help you? My plight is of no interest to them. Fine. Let's assemble the council. Ninth bless you, your highness. Okay, burn the vineyard with the hordlings inside. Oh, that would hurt the trade. Everything hurts the trade. Strong arm other grandees into sending military help. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Well, I can't do that. My iron choice is not there. But I will suggest that you guys vote B. It's best for everyone. Well, it's not best for everyone, actually. Actually, none of these are good. But B gives us some wealth, so there is that. And while you're voting, I will just take care of our farm a little bit. Check what needs doing. I guess we need some peas. Well, we need a little bit of everything, I think. No, we still haven't unlocked the pumpkins. But they're getting there slowly. And some pinto beans. Okay, also missing some tomatoes. Eggplants are fine. Onions. Carrots. Let's see here, some lettuce. And some wheat as per usual. Okay, that all seems good. Our farm is being very prosperous. Let's just check. Do you have anything? Ooh. Yeah, don't mind if I do take this for the eggplants. And since our broccoli doesn't have anything, this will be fine. Our spinach has a better thingy, so we can reroll. Oh, it goes on this side now. Okay. Well, the voting has closed. Strong-arm the other grandees into sending military help. Yes. When the grandees grudgingly send in their token force, a slaughter ensues. The Horlings put up a meager fight before scurrying into the hills. Peculiarly, the grandees discovered that the Horlings filled Grandee Olomofo wine cellar with spoons. So many that it's almost impossible to move down there. It will take some time before the vineyard is back up to full production, but Grandee Olomofo is grateful for the help. Oh, and their wealth has increased in turn. Probably because they sold all of the spoons. Let's get on with the royal wedding. Your wedding to Rodolfo is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you are getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Rodolfo at your side. Do you take this man as your lawful wedded husband? I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. At the feast, your new husband Rodolfo delivers a long, rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. By the time you find yourself alone with Rodolfo, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was. A shame that tradition demanded we marry in St. Bernard's Cathedral. I can assure you the temples down in the south are much grander. I hope you're not feeling homesick already. Oh, of course not. I never get homesick, actually. I can't abide people who waste their time dwelling on the past. Tell me something you're passionate about. I am just a humble follower of the Ninth God's teachings, and everywhere I look, I'm surrounded by sinners and heathens. I can't wait to laugh at them from the day after. Oh god, I married another twit. I can't tell if this is sarcasm. I think it's sarcasm. I think I can say that sarcastically. That's so interesting. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue on the subject, you gently fall asleep to the sound of Rodolfo's droning on about himself. Well, I don't like my husband very much. In a distant fortress in the march, amidst dark and foreboding fortress, a small squat castle stands, watch over the Marcher border. There, at the end of the kingdom, a plot is hatching. Ha! The kingdom's militaries are in shambles. Those pathetic weaklings couldn't fight their way through a field of rabbits. I've drafted the reform proposals as planned. The council will be more than happy to follow our lead. Good, but we must ensure they don't get skittish. The kingdom must be stable for a proposal to work. Grand. A calm before the storm. For the next stage of Baron's scheme, they must raise stability to 5 or more in 2 seasons. I mean, they're already there. A legend in the south. The prophesied Ninth Herald has finally manifested on Celeste Ave, taking the form of a humble noble known as Sophia, who hails from a farming town in the southern hills. Or so the Grandes claim. Haha, peasants all over south are flocking to you, Sophia. I knew you could do it. The plentiful crops have been significant boon to our economy. Now that's what I call miracle. Praise be, but this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we will capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false monarch. The people still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, the peasants will take up arms and die for you. For the next stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower the stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. So all of you are on the second thing. Which is fine. Bankruptcy looms, Thief trouble, and the Stone Maiden. Let's check the Stone Maiden thingy first. Behold, your majesty. Grand Begoldi pulls aside the tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Grandi Olamofo. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expansion a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? That's not a statue, is it? Astutely observed, your highness. This is all that remains of my fellow grandee. It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the south. Isn't there a fairy... isn't there a fairy tale about the Stone Maiden? Old women carry their children with tales of... old women scare their children with tales of her, yes. She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Grandi Olamofo on their latest vineyard inspection. Please, your majesty, we must do something. Well, Grand Olamofo the second has joined council. Well, I will veto this one. Our military is too low, but the other ones, I don't know, our rolls have been pretty poor. Pretty poor. But let's see. We tell everyone in South to hide or consult the fairy tales for a solution. I think we could consult fairy tales for the solution. I think that could be good. Consult the fairy tales for a solution. Okay. Let's see how the roll goes. You send for an expert folklorist from Quail University. No! Why are all of my rolls failed today? According to legend, the Stone Maiden mourns her long-lost love, the third god. Perhaps she seeks revenge on the ninth god who drowned her lover. It is an interesting theory, but it's hardly helpful. Unfortunately, your council draws blank on the best course of action. You can only watch helplessly at what comes next. Oh shit, what comes next? The stone maiden, enraged, stalks the south for weeks on end, turning thousands of peasants into twisted granite figurines. Jesus. From 9 to 6, stability unstable. Oh my god. At long last, she retreats to her lair, deep underground, and falls asleep once more. On the bright side, the grandees now have plenty of oddly realistic statues to sell. Bruh. Okay. Okay. Not disturbing at all. Your Highness, I've come to submit a complaint about the Counts of the East. Lately, they've been neglecting their tithes. I'm not a debt collector. Who do you think the common folk will blame if the church starts failing? Me? No, Your Highness, they'll blame you alone. Especially if I tell my priest to spread word that you refuse to help a holy man indeed. I want to say this, but fine, I'll help. The worst offender is Count Putmudfred. He hasn't paid his tithe in years. I want an example to be made of him. Well, we could... I don't know. Maybe the count should be exempt from paying tithes. I wish I had golden choice here. We could toss Patmadfred in the dungeon as an example. I don't really care about the fate all that much. Here. You can vote on what you think the best outcome here would be. I will leave a little bit more time for the votes. Wait, what? What happened there? Give me a second, I'll be right back. Will we get any more votes in? I don't think so. I will just continue. And you think though that maybe we should pause on this for the day and just end it here? How exquisite. But the rest of us have to keep paying tithes to the church. Why are the accursed counts so special? That little crown might make you think you're more powerful than the church, your majesty, but I will prove the folly of your arrogance. Wait and see. The archbishop soon lives up to his words. Throughout the kingdom, priests preach to their flocks that the monarch is a baby kicker and devil worshipper. The gullible peasants lap it up. Jeez. That is very grim. I think, yeah. I think this is where we go. I don't think this went really that well for us. Alas, we can build up on this a little bit more, and I think I will just end the whole thing here. We still need plenty of pumpkins here and plenty of spinach. I'm unsure why the spinach harvesting isn't happening here. This is our harvest. Oh, that's why. But okay. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We can place this now. Okay. So we can have a barn. We can have animals very soon. But I also need some way to bring people over here. I believe if we convert our monies, like so, more. Those pings were really loud. But yeah, if we clear out this part, maybe we can spread a little bit of gardens and stuff. Because everyone is kind of hanging around here, like around the middle, which is all good and fine, but I think we're gonna buy a puppy. I think. Total spare parts earned. Oh, those are coins are spare parts. That's cute. What is that game in the bottom? Game in the bottom is Rusty's retirement. So basically, well, everyone's bots join in when you type exclamation point join, which is ironically the same button as for the kingdom. King of the castle, sorry. And yeah, we slowly like progress on the little farm. We're expanding it, and there's a couple of farms to unlock. Yeah, it is super cute. And like everyone is running around farming. It's called Rusty's Retirement, and it's super cute. I think it's about €5. Um, so it's not too expensive. It's better, obviously, with chat, but you don't have to play it with chat. You can play it solo as well. I just want to build this out before we end it for the day. It has been a long one for me. I do think I will leave you guys with Amy. They're very lovely, and they have bunnies and kitties and overall adorable chat. They're currently playing Jackbox Party Pack. Well, party packs. So definitely, if you want to join some party games, I would recommend. Oh, look, it's carrying 3 of them. Upgrading them was a good choice. I'm not sure why Rusty is working alone. It would go so much easier if someone would help him, but I guess that's okay. He's just doing his thing over here. Oh, I know why no one is helping him. Yeah, because this little guy is clearing this part out. Well, that's all said. I'm gonna raid out Amy, and all of this will be built on Monday. I will see you on Monday. I'll take a rest tomorrow, or try to take a little bit of a rest. As always, until then, stay excellent. Okay. Bye, everyone. You too. You too. Have fun.